Hello everyone, welcome back! I'm Gaming Quitte, the most delicious Quitte of them all, and today we're going to talk about part 1 of chapter 21 in the Dragalia Lost main campaign, and oh boy, what a chapter! It was a really good chapter. I'm gonna try to keep my summary short this time, and then I will talk about my own thoughts. So basically, Yoon and the gang, they meet up with Jin Lorda. Jin Lorda is like, yo, I'm gonna stop you because I don't want you to stop you, Nedrick. Then they fight. And Jin Lorda kinda tells his motives. He talks about it. He's like, yo, look, there were those beings and they created fairies and dragons at the same time. And while dragons are super strong and kinda govern how the world works, like they bring mana into the world and stuff, fairies are kinda weak compared to that, and they have to hide. And so I kind of understand where he's coming from, that he's like, yo, we don't have a choice, we are weak, we had to, it took eons for us to get stronger, like with the metamorphosis, what was that the name? Like where they shapeshift into stronger dragons, like it took them a long time to finally get strong. And so basically that's his motives, and he talks about some more motives for Nedrick. Nedrick has a deeper, he sees the bigger picture. So basically, everyone's like, yo, okay, cool, let's talk to Nedrick so we can understand him, so we know what he's on about. Jin Lorda's like, no, I ain't having that. Then Nedrick comes with a hologram, I guess. It's like, oh no, come over. And I kind of forgot to say that, but Jin Lorda during the fight sucks away Mim's strength and shapeshifts into Brunhilde. And he says, like, that's using mana without needing a pact. It's called apotheosis? Something like that. And then you fight a Mim copy. Basically, they just needed one boss fight for this. So, but there's more actually. It's really cool. So they go up to Nedrick. And now we get some really big lore dump, like actually creation of the universe lore dump. So everything basically, wow, this is going to be interesting to explain. So basically everything that exists in this world came from two beings that were created out of nothing, I guess. The progenitor, the human of the beginning, and Origin, the dragon of the beginning. And they created everything, thus the name of the chapter. And the Origin created dragons, and the progenitor created humans, of course. And they started fighting because they were like, no, my creation's cooler, no, mine is cooler. Then they continued fighting, and it kind of ended in a stalemate. The Origin lost its body, the progenitor was sealed away, and we do now know that the progenitor was sealed away in the other world, and the black mana that's been happening, that's appearing in the world of Dragalia Lost, is like his power spreading out from the other world. And so basically why they fought over everything was because the Origin, the dragon, wanted for people to have their own choices, to have possibility in the world, like, so nothing is predetermined. And the progenitor wanted exactly that. It wanted order, it wanted everything to happen exactly how it wanted to be, so that nothing fails. And thus creating different timelines. Like the progenitor wanted to just have one timeline and no branches from it, while the Origin was like, no, that's fine, like having different worlds and possibilities is cool and interesting. Give people the choice of what they want to do. And I'm gonna put a warning on this. I mean, big spoiler warning for Loki, the Disney Plus series. If you haven't seen it, just skip ahead to the time on the screen. So it super reminded me of Loki, like the whole chapter and later on stuff too. Because like in Loki, there's also this new plot that gets introduced, which I honestly found ridiculous and really stupid. It was not needed. Real quick, the Loki series sucks. I didn't like it. It was full of plot holes, and it also has this plot about one timeline, the sacred timeline, where everything happens as it should be, and actually is predetermined, as it turns out, and is all so stupid totally didn't like that. But just this entire chapter with the talks of one main timeline really reminded me of Loki, which was not a good series. I'm sorry. If you disagree, that's fine. Let's go back to Dragalia Lost. So Yuden and the gang learns of all of this. But by the way, the sacred tree tells them that the tree can talk, apparently. And so Nedric's plan is to defeat the progenitor by using the Origin's power, which, as it turns out, is Bahamut, the Worm of Genesis, who also wants to defeat the progenitor, because the progenitor wants to have order. He wants to rule the world the way he wants, but they ain't having it. So basically, that's why Nedric wants to forge a pact with Bahamut, so that they can defeat the progenitor. And Yuden's like, okay, you know what? That's cool. Let's help. Something I didn't really understand was, if this is Nedric's goal and all, why did he create the Agito that kill everyone? That's kind of weird. I don't really get that. That's something I really didn't understand. Because in the end, Volk is the only one that has the same goal as Nedric, save the weak and defeat the strong, although that's not really Nedric's goal, but Volk did that, basically. So I don't really understand the Agito's point in all of that. They are just murderers, but the Agito is a whole nother thing that I desperately want to make a video about, so look forward to that if I ever do that. But yeah, Yuden decides to help. Then Elysium shows up, and my summary is already way too long again. Elysium shows up, they fight Elysium, and Elysium starts talking about his experiences and why he doesn't want Nedric to defeat the Origin, because he's like, you know what, I have seen millions of possible worlds. Elysium has seen millions of worlds where every single time it ended in failure because the people had choices, because there were the possibility of different things happening. And he even says Ilberius was one character that he hoped that would change the world, but every single time Ilberius built his kingdom, someone in the royal bloodline would mess things up again, and the world gets destroyed again. And we know that from Xena. Xena has seen different worlds, and she knows that. She knows that everything ends in failure, because she has seen hundreds of worlds too. And now imagine how many times Elysium has seen everyone die, how many times Elysium has seen people mess up. So I do completely understand where he's coming from, that he's like, I don't want this anymore. I don't want possibility anymore. Let's give order to everything. Let's control everyone so not everything gets destroyed anymore. I'm not saying that he's right. I'm not saying that's a good thing, because I don't. But I kind of understand where he's coming from. So that's kind of why he's like, yo, I don't want this. I'm gonna stop you. And then Yuden and Nedric actually join forces. However, they want to destroy a being that has seen and survived countless of possible worlds and amassed incredible strength. But you fight the raid battle with Elysium from the second anniversary event, and then Elysium goes crazy, and since he can control the mana of everything, and he freezes everyone, and then Jin Lorda tries to shapeshift again with the apotheosis thingy, but that fails. But that in turn creates a big flow of mana, and Yuden realizes what the plan here is, and he uses that mana to shapeshift into Volk. He transforms into Beast Volk, and thus using Feral Shroud, which gives the Agito more control over the area with the Feral Shroud, I think. I've completely forgot the mechanics of it. But basically, everyone can move, and they kill Elysium. They just straight up kill Elysium, a being that has been governing the world and all of the worlds. And it seems kind of bad. But I guess because this is the sacred and the real good timeline now, I think I kind of forgot to mention that. This is that's why everything is so different than in the world Xena has seen. This timeline we are playing is the best timeline and stuff. And actually, the sacred tree is guys, did you seriously just kill Elysium? What the heck? What? And Nedric's like, yo, okay, now give me the Dawn Shard, and everyone's cool with that. Because now they think, okay, Nethric wants to save the world with using the Dawn Shard. But plot twist, Sethia comes around and is like, no, wait, don't give him the Dawn Shard, he cannot have it. And that's the end of the chapter. We don't know why Sethia, where she came from, and why she doesn't want Nethric to have the Dawn Shard, although she did agree with his ways before. So, wow, I'm really bad at making short summaries. I feel like those are getting longer and longer every video. But really cool chapter. Like, I'm glad that we got more background story for Elysium, so we finally can understand why Elysium acts the way he does. And like I said, I don't want to, like, that doesn't make it right what he does. Absolutely not. But it's cool to see say his character more fleshed out before he dies. Of course, they kill him. Maybe he'll come back. But what a chapter. I didn't expect them to, like, actually go back to the beginnings of everything and explain so many things. And I'm really still not sure what Nedric's deal is. Is he good? Is he bad? Is Yuden once again too naive? Because I still don't understand why Nethric chose violence. I mean, I guess I do, because he was weak and he just wants to get stronger because, like, he needs to suck up the Plague Mana to survive, for example. And of course that's not cool. But I don't know. I'm still not sure what Nedric's deal is. I feel like there's more to his agenda than he lets on. Although Valix says that he has spent enough time with Nedric to know that he's not someone who would lie about things. So, yeah, maybe Nethric really has good intentions, and Sethia only now joins in to say that even though he has good intentions, what he's going to do will not work or will not turn the world into good stuff. And I haven't watched the trailer for chapter 21, like where everything is shown, so I don't know who else will appear. I'm pretty sure that Ferris and I forgot the name of the other dude will show up, because why not? So yeah, a really good chapter in my opinion. I'm pretty sure we will get Volk, a Beast Volk, as a Gala Dragon this month. We will get the news about that in a few days, so that's cool. I know Lucas is happy. Lucas is absolutely super happy about that. And it's really cool, so I guess this means we will probably get the Agito dragons in the near future as Gala dragons. Like, that's cool. Maybe we'll even get the Sinister Dominion characters after that. I would have loved to get playable Volk though, or maybe this is like just an introduction to the Agito as playable characters. Like, if we get, now that we have Volk as a dragon, maybe we'll get him as a unit, and then the dragon's already there, so he can always turn the shapeshift into the dragon. Oh, that would be cool. That would be really cool. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this chapter. I hope you enjoyed me talking so much. Really sorry. I always want to make those videos shorter, but I'm just awful at it. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you've stuck with me till the end, tell me in the comments below what you thought about this chapter. Are you excited for a potential playable Dragon Walk or Beast Walk? And what do you think will happen in the future? If you want to, like, discuss more things about the chapter than just in the YouTube comments, then join our Discord. The link is in the description. We do have a entire story spoilers chapter, so you can talk to people there without having to, like, put spoiler brackets between every sentence. But yeah, if you've stuck around so long, remember to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And thank you all so much for watching this long ass video. I will see you in the next one. Bye!